Hi there! Today I have a very tiny AliExpress haul for you. I ordered all the 4 pieces from the same store called Princess Toy Store. It won't be a completely positive review, but you will see. I got 2 doll heads and 2 clothing sets, and we will start with the clothing. This first set here is a very cheap one. It only cost me €1.45, which is very low in price, I would say. And the shop also has a pretty low price for free shipping. I think it was a little bit under €12, and if I can see it correctly, it is $12, and therefore the overall price of these items is not too bad. But let's first start with the quality of this set. I did not expect a very good piece, to be honest, and I totally bought the whole set just for the top, because I think it does have a nice texture to it and color, and I thought it would be a really bad piece, but it is not. The sequins, for example, are pretty sturdy on the fabric, they do not fall off. For example, the Steffi Love doll I opened up as body donator had a dress with sequins, and the sequins came off directly after unpacking the doll. Absolutely not secure, not even a bit. And of course, this is a totally different dress. On the Steffi Love doll, you were able to, to flip the sequins in both directions. But what use does it have if it's falling off directly? So this here is way more sturdy and it looks better, but in fact the fabric itself, or I don't know how to call it, the net where the sequins are sewn on, is not a very nice or pleasant touch. But of course the doll cannot feel the material and it is not high quality, but it is way better than I have expected. It fits on the Made to Move very nicely, so I might even can use the pants, not only the top. That's okay for me. The shoes do not fit. These are dupes of original Barbie shoes and they are smaller than the original ones. But they are squishy, maybe they fit for other dolls, so it's okay, but I would not need them. And the jewelry is fine for me because at least it is really silver in color, so I do like it. The second set was way higher in price. It cost me a little bit over €4. I wanted to look it up again because I wanted to see the details, but the listing is already gone. Not quite sure why, but I guess this is one of the shops that erase their offers after a certain time and then list them again a few days later, just to pretend that they have new stuff. Honestly, I don't think I have bought from this shop before, but I wanted to have some old stock Barbie heads to review, and I bought some heads from different sellers, and this package was the first that arrived, and therefore here we are. Anyway, this set is really nice, I have to say. I don't like the combination, but I like the single pieces. Okay, maybe I don't like the purse. I think I don't like the purse, but I like the rest. Also not quite sure about the shoes. These are very hard. I remember that I had them from another seller in another set, definitely before. Maybe they are older and that's the reason why they are hardened now. And I'm pretty sure if you would warm them up, you can use them, but so far I had no reason for that, and honestly for the price, I'm only here for the clothes. Especially the quality of the leggings and the sweater is really nice. I really like it. I'm very sure that I can style the pieces separately. Overall, of course, it does go together, but it's not really my style. And I'm also pretty much impressed by the plastic pieces. I mean, the sunglasses and the belt. They look good quality to me. They are not cheap and thin plastic. They're pretty sturdy. The glasses are not see-through, but the glass itself seems to have a shiny polish on it. That's a lot of effort for such a low-priced item, I think. And as you can see, the fit on the Matey Move is great. Even the vest is no problem. It is a little bit shedding. I don't like the glued on brooch, but it is overall a very nice set. And I even totally forget that I have tried the shoes from the first set on a fashionista, and as you can see, they fit a high heel feet. I'm sorry, this was a very long working week and I filmed most of this video in the beginning of the week. Sometimes I forget what I was doing. Here's how it would fit on a mink body, and I'm pretty much surprised it looks good. So I can consider using these pieces also on this body, which is definitely good for me. I rarely use a full set on one doll. I simply like to collect all together and mix and match as I like it, and yeah, these pieces are definitely a win for my collection. Here's also the first set on the mink body, also a good fit. I'm not quite sure, still not quite sure if I like the whole set, pants and the top, especially together, but honestly, I simply was surprised that the quality is by far not as bad as I thought it would be, and it looks quite good here. But now finally to the heads. In case you're collecting early 2000 Barbies, you can recognize this face. Of course it's the Kayla or Leia face mold, but especially this one here she should resemble Shakira. Mattel released a couple of these dolls. I'm not quite sure how many. I think at least I have seen 3 of them, 3 different ones, maybe there are more. All of them have the same screening, I think, but different hair and of course different outfits if you have the whole doll. I think they were released in 2003 and 2004, but as you can already see, this one here does not have the right hair, and in fact it is also not the doll head that I bought originally. I bought the one that has the original rooting. I'm not quite sure if this is... I'm sure it is not the first release. I think the second Shakira release had flat hair, and this is the one that was listed. It has Kanekalon. Not my favorite hair, so I'm not completely mad about it, because for me especially important is face screening. But in general I don't like to get things I did not buy and I did not choose, so I would have preferred that the seller contact me about this issue. But yeah, it is okay. As I said, for me the screening is the most important, and this here is looking good, so it's okay. But you will see a few more issues with the set. Next issue are the holds for the earrings. I remember that I bought some of these old stock Mattel heads, I think 2 years ago. I'm not quite sure who the seller was, but these did not have these self-pierced ears. I don't like it. I hate the fact that they are so uneven, and if I would have known it in advance, I would not have bought the heads, not these two, and also not the ones that will come in the future, because I'm very sure that all these heads will have self-pierced ears, because now I have looked at the pictures more closely and all of them have earrings now. And yeah, but you will see in the end I had a solution that I'm okay with. Now to the hair. I don't know. At the first sight I was very unhappy with it because the touch is very unpleasant. It's hard to describe. I think the best word to describe is filthy. It feels dirty. I don't know. It just has a very unpleasant touch. It is not the same touch as you would expect from an older saran hair, for example. It's not that greasy. It is just, I don't know. You can also see that the head has some dirt stains on the scalp, and honestly I think that's because of the hair that is just dirty and they used it for rooting. Honestly, it looks not so bad here in the pictures, I think, but it feels really bad. But after washing and hot boiling, it is not that bad, if that makes any sense. But the other issue with the hair is that it is simply rare. There's not a lot of it. There are so many empty spaces on the head. I mean, the back of the head, the part that is under the hair tie, is simply bowed. It is nylon, it is not poly, and it is not saran. It is just dirty old nylon hair. Before restoring her, just let's have a look on the other doll head. This pretty girl is the Adria or Desiree face mold. To me personally it's just Nikki. I don't know, it is the face mold that I associate with the character called Nikki. I simply like this face. I think it's a very pretty one. So far I have only 3. They are not an easy find here where I come from, and honestly they are very often intensely wonky, and I cannot stand it when one eye looks in one direction and the other one in a totally different one, or if one eye is near the ear and the other one is near the nose, and I just don't like that. This girl here has good eyes, I think, and I'm very happy about it. Even the hair is pretty much clean and looks really shiny and nice. She also comes with earrings, and also her earrings are not original. and this store also had no earrings to begin with, but it seems that the person who pierced her ears had a better mood because it is more or less on the exact same level, not really on the place where they should be, but at least on the same level. The earrings they gave her are a very interesting choice. I think these earrings, I don't know, are these made for human piercings or not? Maybe they are for nose piercings or something. I just have absolutely no clue. The metal pieces do have the Barbie bee. I'm very sure these are tags maybe from cheaper necklaces or something. You know what I mean? The kind of necklaces which do have an extra piece of chain and then the little emblem on the end of it. I'm definitely not mad about it. I think they are cute and I'm very sure I can use them for kind of crafting. Maybe as a dangler for a keychain for Barbie. It's nice. To me, this hat definitely was the better buy. I paid for her €5.50 and for the Shakira hat I paid €8.50. But as you can see, I got the expensive one, the more expensive one, but the more expense is there for no reason. Don't think it is worth more. But anyway, the hat that I bought is now sold out. They didn't tell me, but you cannot buy it anymore, so I guess it was already sold out when I wanted to buy it. So I did not send it back, and I even did not open a dispute about it because in the end I was happy about it, but you will see it in the end. So it's fine, but I'm not quite sure if I would order something again in this shop. I don't know. What do you think? Of course, Nikki does need a body, and these are her options here. On the far left we do have the purple tie-dye, then we do have the yellow top, yoga made to move, then the BMR Mitch, and the last but not least, green tie-dye yoga pants. In my opinion, the best match is the BMR Mitch. The thing is that the arms are a bit lighter than the torso is, but the green tie-dye is simply not yellow enough in its undertone, and therefore I think the Mitch is the best match. And of course, Shakira also needs a made to move body. On the far left we do have the light blue top made to move yoga girl. The second one is the pink top made to move yoga girl. And the last girl is the pink tie-dye yoga made to move. And I wonder why it's always yoga. Do they always choose that because they want to save on the shoes for a doll? I don't know, maybe, but nowadays we also have sports dolls, so I don't know. The best match is definitely the pink tie-dye. The hat also has a slightly grayish undertone and I think it's a good fit. Of course, the hats do need a good wash. They did not smell so bad. Maybe the Shakira one, but nothing too moldy or something. Just as old, not so fresh doll hats, I would say. And Nikki of course did not need any hot boil, so she is already ready. Shakira need a more intense rubbing, at first with some dish soap, but I have to say the dirt stains came off directly. They are not so bad. They looked bad at first place, but in fact they were not so dramatic. On her forehead, I thought it would also be dirt, but it is not. It is from her scalp, it's just the painting of the hair. And I was pretty surprised that it is so light in color, but I do not have an original Shakira head, so I don't know if the original painting is the same color as of this one, because I highly doubt that in China when they do these, I always call it alternative rooting, they don't paint the scalps. You can also see the hot boiling here, and the hair is, I don't know, it looks like it is drinking the water, begins to glow in my opinion. It gets so much lighter from the heat, but no, it does not melt or anything. It is just getting a bit poofier, the same as you would hot boil a nylon hair today, a normal, regular new nylon. And on kiwi, for example, it could be a bad thing because when the hair is too poofy, it just does not look that good. But on this head here, I think it's a plus. The hair now is way more softer and it looks better in my opinion. And yeah, I don't know what was wrong with it in the first place, if it's just its age or I have absolutely no clue. After drying, they got new bodies and of course a styling. Nikki is first and she got a very cute little summer dress. The colors go well together with her eyeshadow I think, and it's also not the worst match for a lipstick, although I think the lipstick is a little bit more purple. I don't know why they use so much purple lipstick, especially in the early 2000s. It's not my favorite lipstick color, but a lot of dolls do have exactly that lipstick color. She also got this little white Barbie basket. It's a very cute piece. I also got it from Aliexpress, so I don't know where it came from originally. And some white matching pumps. The heels of these are in general pretty sturdy, but because of the stand, one of them is already a bit bended. I guess I will have to replace the stand with the other ones I usually use. I don't know, I like these stands and the other ones that I normally use for the taller girls better than the OG Barbie stands, simply because of their height. They are not as big as the one from Barbie Lux, for example. I have to say I'm very happy about this head. I'm so happy that she's not wonk and I really like her. She's definitely my favorite one of this face mode in my collection so far. Now we do have Shakira, or should I say Gwen Stefani. My son pointed out that she definitely looks more like Gwen Stefani than Shakira, and honestly he's not totally wrong with that. I didn't see it in the first place, but after he mentioned it I cannot not see it, so yeah, maybe. What I did not show on the camera, I put the head into hot boiling water, or only the head, not the hair, to close up the ear piercings because I couldn't stand them. They were so uneven and now they are barely noticeable. When you look really closely, you can see the one on the right side, I think, but really only so slightly. I think you could even make new ones to hide the wrong ones. I could call it that way, I think. But I'm good with it, how it looks now. I'm quite happy that I tried it, and now I'm not so afraid about the heads that will come, because I know that I can close or nearly close them up again with heat. But when I do the review for the other heads, I will show that definitely also on camera. I gave her this high ponytail because I did not have so many choices because of the lack of hair, but overall I like it, and you can see that the hair looks way better now that it's washed and hot boiled. One part of me would like to do a rebooting, but I know I will not have time for that together with YouTube, and I really enjoy making videos and talk to you guys, and therefore she will be in my collection exactly the way she looks now, and I'm good with that. The shirt is from AliExpress, but the pants of course are not. These are very pretty, I know, but the seamstress who made it is a pure hobbyist and does not make a bunch of items each month, but sometimes she does, and I have put the link in the description for her eBay shop, but she does not sell outside of Germany as far as I know, but in case you are from Germany, I can only highly recommend it. The items are extremely nice and very well made. So we are at the end of the video. What do you think about it? Do you think she looks like Shakira still, or more like Gwen Stefani? Oh, I don't know, but in general I'm not totally unhappy about my purchase in this shop. I guess I would not try to buy other hats there, but maybe the clothing is not too bad, especially for the lower price. But I don't like the lack of communication, because it was simply not the hat that I bought, and that's the reason why I usually always buy from the same shops, the ones that I know of, that can communicate with you and will not just send you stuff you did not order. But as I said, overall I'm happy with it. I do like the hat. I like it better than having non-hat, so does it make sense? Anyway, I liked it. It's okay. I hope you had some fun with the video and you got a few information, maybe something you would like to buy yourself or even not buying, so this is also good information, I guess. Anyway, thank you so much for your time. Have a great day. Bye!